And so this is where it all began. It all started off with my Netgear Cox Communication Wi-Fi box. And so, as you see, today I am packing up my bags and moving to CAS, seeming that there's no justice to be found when it comes to the case managers revolving this Hopper and HUD contract. Now, I'm reading in my very own textbook here, Developing Helping Skills, where it talks about preparing for work when you meet a client. And it goes on to detail things about depending on the information about the client that is available before you meet, you may need to learn more about the client's issues such as schizophrenia, homelessness, chronic illnesses, and so on. If the client belongs to a cultural group you may already be familiar with, gain at least an initial understanding of that cultural group's essentials. As in Chapter 1, cultural influences, language, behavior, rules, and the ways of understanding other. In a constructive section in Chapter 2, you will learn that the cultural provides a framework for assumption and understanding and giving meaning to events and communicating that understanding to others. Gain basic knowledge of each client's cultural is vital to developing an effective relationship. Now, the thing that I want to bring up about that is that it seems like the caseworkers that came yesterday understood that the roommate, the crazy one, had some kind of schizophrenic or bipolar or whatever disorder he has. Yet they still have placement here with me and him. I pointed out to him that I was upset at him for releasing or disclosing my confidentiality information, which right here is an informed consent form for confidentiality. This is usually between the case manager and the client. But then what happens when the client does it on their own to another client? Is that regarded in HUD's? Is that one of HUD's issues, protecting the client's information too when it comes to other clients?